Okay, I think I should be live, as long as minimizing it in my phone doesn't actually kill the stream. But the light is on the GoPro, so it should be okay. Yeah, let's see. Might be a little bit awkward in terms of placement of the camera, but let me see if I can adjust it for you guys. There we go. I think that's better. Hopefully you're not like staring right into this mirror. I don't think so. Hopefully it's live. If it's not, we'll go to the backup stream, of course. So that's the idea. We're on the new bike. I'm at a convenience store to get set up, so we're not setting up like right next to my house, obviously. But we should be good to go. I'm gonna let this biker pass, and then I'm gonna pass him almost immediately. So, new bike is almost exactly the same as the old bike. It's just smaller, more nimble. I'm gonna close my face helmet so that the mic doesn't pick up so much wind. I've got the mic in here for you guys, so hopefully you've got like a decent-ish view. And yeah, if this doesn't work, we'll pick up at the backup stream. Sheesh. That guy was going for it. That biker's pretty much moving. He's schmoving. So yeah, we're heading out to Lake Yamanaka Ko, but it's really just Lake Yamanaka. The Ko means lake. It's about 6 a.m. and there should be basically, well, I mean, it's a Sunday, so there could be a decent amount of traffic, but we're going like a route that takes basically no toll roads or anything like that. So it should be nice and smooth sailing. The new bike is a 250cc versus the 400cc that I had last time. So it has way less power, but it's a lot more nimble, it's a lot lighter, and it makes me feel more confident on these kind of back roads, narrow stuff. Because before, to be honest, the bike was a little too much for me to handle in terms of just the weight. On the highway and all that stuff, it was fine, it was total cruiser, but if you get out into the messy stuff out in the sticks, it was like, oh shit, if I lay this thing down out here, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go this way. So I hope you guys are doing good. Weather is nicer than I was expecting. It's supposed to be kind of cloudy and kind of gross, but it's looking pretty nice. I can't see chat, obviously, so I sound like a crazy person talking to myself, but you know, should be fun. Also, konnichiwa. Also, there's no overlay because I'm going from the GoPro, so apologies for that. If everything goes well, I'll be able to read super chats when we get there, and then I will also be able to set some of the money aside for like an RTMP service to forward overlays and all that good stuff. But for now, we're just chilling. We're big chilling. So because I picked no toll roads, it's gonna take us through all these cool back roads and stuff. It'll take a little bit longer, but the journey is the point, right? So hopefully we're still live. Yeah, we're still live, as far as I can tell. I hope the angle is alright. Not like pointed off into space or something. I tried to mount it to the helmet, but the screw that I've got was loose and didn't quite stick, so I had to improvise and mount it to my chest here. But that means I can do this and stand up This new bike is so light. It's very easy to ride. I really like it. I should have traded it in sooner. But I figured, you know, oh, if I stick with the 400cc, eventually, you know, I'll just get used to it and I'll be able to like control it better, which was true to an extent, but it was just not controllable enough for me. You know what I mean? I never got to the point where I was really confident with it. And that was dangerous, especially in these back roads, because I'd like laid it over a couple of times, once or twice, and had trouble getting it back up, or had trouble like walking it out. I'm gonna get passed by this guy on a moped because he lives around here and I don't. You can pass me. I'm going. I'm going. That's the fun thing about driving out in the sticks, is everybody out here is like, well, just go, you know. And I'm like, no. But yeah, it's so much lighter, as you can see. Much easier to control. So today we're heading out to the Lake Yamanaka, which is about an hour from here, and it was featured in an episode of Yuru Camp. I think it was one of the first episodes. I forget which season. I think it was season 1 though. Obviously it was winter when they were doing it, so, but it's summer now. But honestly, even with the clouds right now, we might be able to see Mount Fuji pretty up close. We'll go to the campsite that I think it was Ali and them went to. It wasn't Din. The one where they almost froze to death on that peninsula. So that's the idea. The campground site there should sell merch and stuff too. So that should be cool. I think that's the right way. I'm trying to follow my directions here and they're kind of wonky, but okay. Hopefully the view for you guys is pretty good. Hopefully the stream hasn't cut out. But if it has, we've got the backup stream. So no worries, we'll just use the backup stream once we actually get to the location. This will be on the VOD anyway, so I'm recording to the SD card. So regardless, the trip up will at least be on the VOD and I'll upload that. It should be really nice quality too, like 1080p. So hopefully it's not like pointing at the sky. I'll try and get like a better angle for you guys. Oh, vending machines. 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Oop, yep. Japan mean go fast. It's my. So I guess we've got new people to talk about plans just out here. Basically, this is what I want to do with my stream. I want to take people out into places that they've never seen, rural Japan, all the cool stuff, right? Like this, you know, nobody goes out here. So I want to be the guy who goes out here. I can't see anybody who's coming. There's no way. I gotta inch up. Yeah, you can't see anybody coming. That's crazy. So eventually I want to get a Starlink backpack so we can go like traversing, taking like ridge lines, hiking mountains out in the real middle of nowhere, you know? But for now, I got this new bike. So I've been living in Japan for about 8 years or so. I got my motorcycle license in Japan for the first time. I've never ridden a motorcycle before I came to Japan, but I had a driver's license from the States for, you know, since I was 16, so driving is not difficult for me. But learning how to ride a motorcycle was fun. In Japan, it's quite intensive in terms of actually like getting your license. It took me like 5 months, 6 months, and like the equivalent at the time of about $2,000 just to take the classes and then get the certification, take the tests and all that stuff. But now I've got a normal driver's license, a normal motorcycle license, so I'm not on the learner's permit or anything anymore. I've been riding for a couple of years now. Previously I had a 400cc bike, which was pretty big. It was a Honda 400X, but for all these like mountain roads, it was just too much. It's too heavy. So I swapped for a 250cc recently. This is my first ride really with it, besides taking it back from the store. Selling my old bike and getting a new bike was actually pretty easy. I was able to just trade it into the place and they hooked me up. So I got a sell price for my old bike and put that straight to the new bike. I'm sure it wasn't like the greatest sell price, but it was good enough for me. You know what I mean? Because there's a thing in Japan where it's like, I'm not sure, you know, depending on what country you're in, the way that your insurance system might differ, but in Japan, it's based on like the engine power. So like 250cc versus 400cc was a difference of insurance level. And so when you go from 250 to 400, you have to pay a separate insurance. They treat it like a car. It's called shaken, which is like insurance for a vehicle. But the 250cc doesn't have that. And the insurance for the 400cc was like every year, basically, every 2 years, depending on how you buy it, you'd pay like another $600. So I was getting close to like the entire cost of the vehicle just in insurance. So you can imagine I was, you know, the not wanting to do that. So this one just has like the basic insurance on it. You can get supplemental insurance, which I've got, but just basic insurance, it's 3 years was like $200. That's it. That covers everything on the bike, and then there's supplemental insurance that covers like accidents and all that stuff. But compared to the cost of you know, 2 years $600 versus 3 years maybe $100-200, it's night and day. And it doesn't have to go through a mandatory inspection thing. They just do a regular inspection and then you're responsible for the rest of it, which is nice. Man, this bike handles so good. The one thing I miss though is that the other bike had ABS. Not that I think I'll need it, but it was nice having it. I don't think this bike has ABS. I'm still live. Cool. Yeah, so I apologize if I'm ignoring chat. It's because I'm driving and I can't actually read chat while I'm driving. I would love to get a helmet with like a HUD, like a heads-up display, so I could actually read chat. I think that would be cool. But right now they're like not legal as far as I can tell. For that, like you can't actually have like chat up on them. Otherwise, and they're like insanely expensive, you know. So, not quite worth the investment. The tech's not quite there yet. Like the batteries don't last that long, and they weigh a ton. It's like a whole thing. And we're getting out into the sticks now. Woo! I like that. This thing's snappy, real snappy. This is an adventure cross bike, so it's a mix between like a traditional like cruiser and more of a sport bike. From what I understand, it's a crossover, so it's meant to do this kind of stuff, like not fully, you know, off-road, but also not, you know, just a cruiser for the highway. So it's nice and light. It's got a long front, so it's easy to control. I really like it. I rode a couple of different bikes when I was like going through training, so like the CBR, the Honda that they use. I mean, that's fine. And I rode a little sport bike with my dad when he came to visit. That was fine too, but I really like the stability that this bike offers. Also, the shift on this thing is great compared to the 400. It's real smooth. I could just kind of schmoove. I also got way more storage space, but ironically enough, the back box isn't big enough to fit my helmet. So I'd probably have to upgrade it. Oh, that's a cool shrine. So because it's not big enough, I'm gonna have to get a separate one. But these are hard cases, so they're like, they click in. I'll show you when we get off the bike at the lake. But yeah, they're really cool. I had soft cases before and I hated them. They're such a pain. They flap all over the place. You're always worrying about them like rubbing on stuff. These ones just click in and you know they're solid. They're, you know, they're locked in. So we are heading out of the Odawara area towards Lake Yamanaka, and this area is pretty famous. Where is this stop line? Okay, the line is right back here. Cool. The line is almost completely faded out here. So there's a lot of construction out here, but it's also kind of a weekend getaway spot, so there may be some Sunday drivers. Typically I try to avoid Sundays, but you know, it's whatever. We got about 45 minutes more to go. This is where it could get spotty in terms of the Wi-Fi. The way I have it set up is that the camera should be running off of a separate Wi-Fi from the phone. So in theory, the Wi-Fi for the camera should be dedicated and nothing else should be using it. So it should be pretty good. And it is the newer Wi-Fi setup that I got. Obviously, I would like to do a mixer for this, but GoPro doesn't allow, like the GoPro itself won't accept multiple Wi-Fi signals on its own. I think that's right. That was a weird intersection. So you kind of have to set it up separately, unfortunately. You'd need a router, like a separate router. So we're heading into a place called like Tanzawa. So you may have seen some of this in Yuru camp. Right now it's like 6:20, so it's quite early, but it's still the tail end of the rainy season. We haven't quite gotten into the real summer season when it'll be nice and clear. It rained a lot yesterday, so it should be clearing up today. But yeah, it's quite nice out. Nice and cool, at least. I'm not, you know, dying of heat. Okay, we're gonna go through a tunnel, and I'm definitely gonna lose you guys through the tunnel. So stay tuned while you're in the tunnel. It's not set to auto close, so when I lose you in the tunnel, you'll come back on the other end, or it'll drop entirely. So if it drops entirely, rest in peace. I've always loved you. And we're back, hopefully. Hopefully. These guys are so tailgating me. I swear, I'm already, yeah, I know, dude. Every time out here, man, I'm already doing like the speed limit plus a little. And this guy's like slamming it. He's going like at least 12 kilometers an hour above, that is. Like, I'm not trying to get a ticket out here, man. I don't want a ticket. Like, I get things on. Yeah, wow, it is green out here. Wow, green. In case I don't see you, good afternoon. Oh wow, the river's really going. It's really chooching, as AVE would say. I love that guy. Another tunnel coming up. This is a long one, so I think we'll definitely drop here. Off my ass. Please stop riding my ass. Thank you. So we're kind of just schmoovin' a hoovin', hoovin' a schmoovin' a movin', mate. For anybody watching the VOD, I'm talking because I cannot see chat because I'm driving. And this dude is just absolutely riding. I'm going to let him pass because there's nobody really behind him, but jeez. I really love being tailgated. Especially when I'm on a bike and everyone expects you to just be hauling ass. Yeah, a lot of construction out here. They're building like longer bridges in like a highway section, I think. We're getting towards like more rural Japan where there's like not as much development. So Odawara is kind of the city where I live, and it's kind of nestled in between Tokyo and Nagoya. There is a Shinkansen stop, a bullet train stop, but it's not a major city. The castle is kind of famous, but that's about it. So I moved out here because I wanted to get out into nature. I lived in Tokyo for like 3 years before that, and then when Corona hit, my work went fully remote, and I used that as an opportunity to be like, hey, I'm just gonna move because we're work from home, right? So I could do that anywhere. And then when they ended work from home, I was like, oops, sorry, I'm already out here, whoopsie. Now they can't get me back. Yeah, you can see like that big crane like bridge that they're building. They've been building that for a couple of years now. It's actually getting pretty close to completed. It's kind of cool. Eventually we're gonna get out in a woods out here. But for now, we're just cruising. And this thing is so nice. So smooth to shift. Really like it. Past me. It's supposed to rain later in the day, this early, so flash. So I stand is being tailgated, man. It's just the worst. Completely unrelated, but I have a Conway Twitty X 50 Cent mashup stuck in my head that the thanks or like Here I Ruined It guy made. It's stuck. It's so good. It's a mix of tight-fitting jeans and the song that's Go Shawty, It's Your Birthday. So it's like such an earworm. I can't get it out of my head. I could tell. No worries. Like I'm having to like firmly resist singing it just to myself here. It's that stuck in my head. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I drive, personally, I always sing every song that I'm listening to. To do it because I don't own a car out here, just a bike, and so I don't listen to music while I'm riding. Unless it's just kind of like playing in my head. Running through my head, running through my head. Seemed like everybody was slowing down to a stop there, but I guess not. We're on this for about another 7 kilometers, I think. Kind of schmoovin'. I really do like riding like this, just kind of cruising. It's quite nice out in the countryside. My biggest issue before was honestly like just confidence while riding. You know, if you're on a big bike that you kind of have to really work to control, you don't feel confident enough to actually like be comfortable. So now I feel a lot more confident on this bike. Yes, please pass me. I'm not going to go 20 over the speed limit, thank you. Yeah, you can see there's like a break in the clouds up there. That's basically how the June weather in Japan goes. It's just kind of, you know, it rolls in and out. You'll get some rain and then it'll break into like really clear sunshine. It's the classic rainy season in Japan. Very nice. Trust me, you're better off watching it than experiencing it, because when the rain ends and the heat kicks in, it goes from like 75 degrees, like 20, like 25, 26-ish, straight up to like 90, 95. So like 30, 32. In the space of like a single day, it'll do that. Like you can feel the heat waves rolling in, it's nuts. So how are you guys? Be sure to leave a like and a comment. So we're going into another tunnel, which means it's all over. We're gonna cut again. It would be really funny to watch this VOD back and see like the chat saying stuff and like, oh, there he goes, we lost him again, oops. And we're back. But yeah, that's why I have the backup stream. That'll be from my phone on the gimbal. So either way, we'll have a stream at like 7 a.m. we're about 30 minutes from the place anyway. Oh, it's all good. Just adjusting my helmet a little. Yeah, look at that view. Mist in the mountains. I love it. I've gone down that path before. It's like the worst intersection in the world. Very confusing. And so far we're only like 30 minutes from my house. That's it. Mount Fuji is off in the distance to our left. We go away from it and then get closer to it at the end. Theoretically we could see it from the lake, but it is pretty cloudy, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Another tunnel. See you guys on the other side. And another tunnel. And we're back out. We got about 2.8 more kilometers to go to the next turn. If you use these for like her Zatsudan talks, that would be nice. I mentioned it to her before, so I'll upload this one as a VOD. I'm also trying to upload it on Twitter if the size limit has been raised. The last time I was out on the bike, the size limit, they wouldn't let you do it. It was too big. But I think my account is like verified and stuff now, so I should be able to. I'm getting into some twisty stuff here now. It should be fun. We're still recording. Oh yeah, this thing is great, man. So nice to control. Feels real stable, real steady. Bike goes exactly where I'm thinking I want it to go. As you can see, there's like basically nobody out here now. How is it for you guys watching somebody ride on the left side of the road? Must be weird for Americans like me. You Euros are used to it, if I have any Euro viewers. Shoutouts to like the 3 German people who watch my streams. This is supposed to have been the other side of the road, so it's like the arrows are facing the wrong way. It's freaking me out. Oh, we got a turn coming up here. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, we really opened up here. I think it's at the light here. Oh yeah, you could see Mount Fuji off to the left, but it is totally shrouded. Yeah, let's slow down a bit here. Oh wow, man, that's beautiful. Look at those low clouds. I love it. That's so nice. I don't know if you guys can see, there's just clouds sitting low in the valley. This is one of those small towns out in the basically middle of nowhere. Real rural, as you can see. Fields and green. Japan's rural is different. Like there's levels to it, you know. When you have to get up to Hokkaido really to get like the American style big house on like a lawn, but you can see some of them out here. Like that house has got like a ton of property, but it tends to be more like these little villages that are quite closely packed together. Even when it's out in the middle of nowhere, the houses don't kind of sprawl out. Like when I lived in the States, in a small area, the nearest neighbor, well, we had a couple of neighbors that were close, but you know, as soon as you got past them, it would be like a couple of miles to the nearest neighbor, right? There's not a lot of that in Japan. It's more like you're in a village and then, you know, you move somewhere else, and then it's a little while to the next village. And then there's always little like restaurants and stops out here just to serve like the people who go out on trips. But unfortunately, thanks to Corona, a lot of these places kind of shut down and they haven't really recovered, so there's a lot more ghost town stuff out here. But you can always rely on good old convenience stores. There's always a Lawson or a 7-Eleven or something like that out here. Or a vending machine if you need it. Got about 23 more minutes till we get there. Hopefully we won't have to go to the backup stream, but I'll check chat when we get there and then we'll see. If we don't, I'll just take my helmet off and then continue on from the GoPro, but with chat in my pocket. As I brought my second phone to be a GPS, so I can use that as a chat box. The idea eventually will be to get out here and do traversal, like real mountain climbing stuff with you guys. I think that'll be really cool. Also, Pippa, if you're watching this, I can't believe you scooped that egg off of your table and put it into the ramen. That ramen was soapy. It was soapy. You knew it was soapy. Don't lie to us. You knew that ramen was soapy. That's just a Pippa jump scare. In case she's lurking, that would be very funny. Oh man, like look at this tunnel of trees. We're just out here cruising. There's nobody in front of me, nobody behind me. Like, we are just cruising, boys. They got some twisty stuff coming up too. Yeah, what a good decision to trade my bike in, man. I feel so much better riding. So much better. I really do recommend Japan for motorcycle riding. It is so nice out here. Like, I haven't even gone anywhere crazy like with you guys on stream yet, but I took my dad last October to a place called the Venus Line, which is, I think it's not in Shizuoka, maybe it's Yamanaka prefecture, not the lake. And man, the view from up there was absolutely insane. I have a ton of 4K footage of that trip, and I suck at video editing, so I think for his birthday or something I'm gonna pay somebody to edit it all together into a video. I'll still upload it, but it'll be like a birthday gift for him for that trip, because we got a lot of great footage together. Yeah, here we go. Getting up into the mountains now. We're kind of like in the foothill kind of area. Twist. I'm probably have to downshift. One thing I will say is that out here you need GPS. I'm sure everybody uses it, but yeah, trying to find your way around, especially with the expressway system, that ain't gonna happen. Amare? Oh, that's not me. Yeah, you can see there's like auto racing guys out here. That's nuts. Oyama Town. Okay, here we go. Probably downshift here. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Now that's a hairpin. That'll put some hair on your chest. Okay. There you go. Oh, that was fun. "17 minutes. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far, if it hasn't died completely, but this is a great little ride out here. Temperature's great. Kind of overcast, but nice. Definitely worth waking up at 5 a.m. for, I would say. I've turned into a complete boomer where I'm like, oh, if I wake up and do this stuff at like 5 a.m., then when I get back, I'll have my whole day in front of me. Whereas if I don't do something and it's like 10 a.m., I just feel like, oh, okay, well, day's over already. It's 10 a.m. Like, what am I going to do now? It's like the whole day's done. It's over. It's basically gone. That's the true boomer mindset. I woke up and I took my vitamins like an old man, and then I took a shot of my Gamer Subs. Please sponsor me. Use code "Please sponsor me Gamer Subs" for 0% off. Please sponsor me. Oh, are you gonna? Yeah. Oh wow, you can see the cloud hanging in the trees right next to us. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, maybe not with this camera, but like just controlling this thing is like so much easier. I gave that guy like the universal please pass me sign. Like, yeah dude, it's fine, just pass me. He's probably headed to Lake Yamanaka as well. If I had to guess, most people out here this early, that's where they're going. It's on a Sunday, so maybe not too many people doing camping, but there'll probably be some people who are camping there. Although it is a bit rainy for it, so you know. I've never been to this town before. Well, it looks like we got another... Oh, there's a shrine here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, he's gonna go around this guy. I'm not gonna do that. Although I understand people who do, I will not be doing that. I am just not confident enough as a rider to do that. You know what I mean? I've split lanes before, but right now with these saddlebags on, I don't want to do that either. I'm wider than it feels. But yeah, that guy's schmoving, man. I am content to take it easy. Like this. I am not going to rush to make that. I am going to stop. Whew. A lot of guys on bikes out today. Oh yeah. Alright, this guy's letting me go. I thought you were going to turn on the shirt. I didn't want to like and typically people are pretty good about giving you the right of way and stuff like that, but I always I drive very defensively. I am not an aggressive driver at all. Sun's coming out. Looks like we're getting into some of the clouds and stuff here. I don't think we're going to be able to see Fuji, unfortunately. But we'll be able to see the lake. And the lake is cool. Got about 10 more minutes to go. Yeah. Like, bro, I get it. I'm not trying to go that fast. I'm not even going that slow. Like, I feel like the speed limits in Japan should be 20 kilometers an hour faster. I'm too paranoid to speed. I don't want to do it. But then I get passed like that. Like, you saw how fast that guy's going. Like, come on, man. What am I supposed to do? He's doing 70. He's doing 80 out here, man. What the hell? Alright, we're getting into the twisty stuff again. This should be fun. Like, come on, man. What do I do about that? That's a Jeep. That's like an army Jeep. Alright, let's see how this goes. Got some twisties. I like that. Yeah. I might have to take my dad on this road next time he comes out to visit. It's not too far away from my place, so we can do it in like a day trip riding. You can get surprisingly far in Japan in a day. Like 3 or 4 hours of riding can get you quite far. And I've only been out here for like an hour, so. And I'm not using the highway. If you use the highway, you can get way further. Might have to drop a gear in a minute. You gotta. These right-hand hairpins, not as fun as the. Like, who decides or why it is, but I feel like the left-hand hairpins are more fun to do than the right-hand ones. Oh, it's getting misty up in here. Biker, give him plenty of room. Got a lot more twisties. This will make a great VOD. I'm recording at 1080p with stabilization, so it should be nice. Saving to the SD card as well, so I get a copy. The one thing I dislike about GoPro is the way that it does files. It'll split them up into like 10-minute bits. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Had to drop a gear there. That was more twisty than I was expecting. The GPS didn't make it look that twisty. That was fun. Also, I was catching up to this guy. And I don't want to tailgate him. Oh wow, we have a crazy hairpin coming up. Whoa. And it's a left-hand one too. Oh, kind of clearing up. Might have decent weather, it's clearing up. It's very weird for me to be just like essentially talking to myself this whole time. What's he doing? He's looking past? Okay. Yeah, I really wasn't intending to. I wasn't really going. I wasn't taking. Maybe he's just pulling for some reason. Not go. I'm gonna have to be careful on this. I really don't want to push my limits. So, ready? Yeah, it's telling me like, yeah, dude, there's a. Oh. Jeez, I need to learn how to take those better. I really have to find a place to stop so I can check stream, and then we might, if everything looks okay, like stream-wise, we might just stay on the bike and like go around the lake rather than getting off and walking. But I have to get off, like park and check, you know, everything to make sure the stream is working. And if I need to swap to the secondary, we'll do that. Because if we're swapping to the secondary, I might go around the lake first and then get to the Yuru camp spot, which is kind of on the other side of the lake, but even walking, I think. smell. There's like sulfur in here. It just keeps coming back. Breaking, we're down. Yeah, a lot of people on cruiser bikes like that. As we get to the village, I'm gonna kinda. Okay, so here, here's a place to stop. Just right here. Okay, we made it. The lake is over here. We're just gonna take a quick break. Hopefully the stream isn't dead. Trying to slap this into neutral. Still getting used to the kickstand on this thing. Oh, it's like your heel. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's see if the stream died or not. I'm about to check. To keep my phone away from you guys so you don't see me logging into YouTube. You're offline. Check your connection. Okay. Scanning for Wi-Fi networks. Okay. Real. Able to pull it up here. Stream is real bad. We might have to. Oh no, come on. I have to go through Discord. It doesn't show me my own channel live. Let's see if it will. Oh, we are live. Hey! How dead is it? Are we dead? Yes, no? I'm just trying to see if we're dead or not. Oh, rip my wallet. Thank you for subscribing. I cannot tell if it's actually live. Let me hit play and see. Okay, we are live. It was pretty bad, but it got better. Okay. Hey, wait, rip my wallet. Are you a new subscriber, a new member? Thank you very much for becoming a member, dude. Let's see. So, if it's working here, I can take my helmet off. And we can just kind of walk out to the lake first. 1 second, let me just clip this mic on. Let me look at chat again. So if I do this, how does that sound? Is it all right? Now it's fine? Yeah, it's probably just because you're like moving fast, but the VOD full video. 1 second here. Let me see if I can get to my hat. Alright, I got my hat. I think I can park here and we can just walk around a little bit. I have so many phones on me. Starting to cut again? Okay. We will see. I don't necessarily want to swap. Enjoy lurking, but really like myself. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. I have one thing that I can do, actually. If I... Hold on 1 second. 1 second here. Well, hold on. I think it'll be okay. If I go here and then check my Wi-Fi connection. I just want to see the password for this because I don't remember it. Auto connect? No. Okay. Let me pull this up. Test. Okay. So, what I can do is pop open the trunk here. So I've got these cool things. Oh wait, it's not this key. It's the other keys. This bike came with way too many keys, man. Like, look at this. So many keys. I think this is the one? No. Maybe it's this way. I have not messed with these, like, at all, so. Maybe it's this one. Okay. So that, oh, probably. Don't show you my personal documents. Toss these in the back here. The helmet. The biggest thing is, like, the helmet straight up does not fit. Like, I think I would break it if I tried to close it like this, but we can just kind of leave it like that and it'll be fine. Nobody's going to steal my helmet in Japan. They're for these side bags, right? So I've got all these side bags. They're clip-on too, so like you can pop them off real easy, right? So like, watch this. I don't know if you guys can see, like I'll point the camera here, but pop here. Not that key. I just got this bike the other day, so I'm still learning these keys. I think, yeah. And then okay, so that opens it, but with the key in it like that, you can just pop the whole thing off. Right? It's very cool. I knew how to work it correctly. Watch me my mic that I don't know how to this is a stream, but I actually have to get this back on before oh, maybe it slides in like that. How does this slide in? Okay, it slides in from the side. Got it. There we go. It's supposed to... Now this is content. I actually don't know how to get this back on here. Like that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Jeez. Fun. Fun times. Must be pretty bad because we're cutting. I mean, I can swap to the backup stream if we need to, but I wasn't thinking of doing it just yet. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. There's the swan boat. Let me see. Let me test the stream on my phone and see. Okay. Seems okay-ish. Mount Fuji's over there, I think. Technically, I should be able to see it from here. Oh, but there's ducks. Yeah, there's Mount Fuji, but can't quite see it. Look at the ducks. Yo, what up? Yeah, there's... Oh, apparently there's some anime collaboration here. I'll go check that out in a second. But figured we'd just walk down to the beach. The Yuru camping spot is like out there in the peninsula area. Should be really nice. If we get lucky, the clouds will clear up and you'll be able to see Mount Fuji right there. I mean, let's just go walking a little bit if we can. I don't want to swap to the backup stream just yet. How was the stream while I was on the bike? Did it cut out completely? Because the VOD should be nice, but... I don't recognize this anime. We're gonna go all the way to the holy site. I mean, if I can get back on the bike, we can go over there. Oh, it's food for the ducks. It never cut out completely. That's good. That's actually really good to know. Oh, it's the Onsen Musume project. I know this. A bunch of the onsen around Japan have collaboration characters with this thing called Onsen Musume. So the onsen here has this girl. It's got like a really shitty slideshow. Cool. So the VOD will be nice at least. Let's get some food for the ducks. So I bet they hear that and they just come running. I bet like they can hear that sound and know somebody bought food for them. Oh, the bag was already open. I didn't need to rip it. Wink, 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 wink. I guess we can get out on the pier. A little at least. As long as you don't go past that spot. Ducks. Want some food? Oh, there's fish. The fish now. Look at him go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, there's a big one. Jeez. Them boys are hungry. The ducks are like, nah, man, we don't want any of this. No, that's all she wrote. Is the Momosa game a gacha game? Technically, kind of. There's gacha aspects to it, but it's more like a pay-to-win game. It's more like insanely pay-to-win. Yeah, the ducks are like, nah, man, we don't want to mess with those carp. Yeah, those are koi fish or carp, basically. Let's go take a walk. Oh, there's people, somebody's water skiing already. Nice, dude. I'll get some pictures here before I leave, too. Right. Right. Yeah, so I've got chat up on my phone. Now we'll see about walking to the area. So I don't know if you can see, but we're here, like here. Yuru camp is right here. It's the Soto Days campgrounds. So I could ride up over there. I don't know how long it would take to walk. Let me see how long it'll take to walk. Oh, it would take very long to walk, but 8 minutes to ride. Okay. Well, if we can just ride, then I'm just gonna do that. We'll hop back on the bike, ride over there, and then hopefully the stream won't die or anything. Yeah, it's really nice out here. So I think we're just gonna ride over to the Yuru camp place because it's an hour to walk versus 8 minutes to ride. So we'll just do that. Just pointed at a black square. Nice. Well, at least you can't see my phone then. Here's the bike though. Sport Adventure Tourer. Yeah, so we'll just hop over to the other side of the lake and then I'll meet you guys back on chat. So don't go anywhere. And I will just put my hat in the back here. Oh, I think I need to unlock it. Please hold. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, dropping my keys. Might get a little windy this time, so I'm not changing the mic yet, but hopefully this will make a really good VOD. Got like mixed stuff on the bike, off the bike. Should be cool. I'm glad it didn't cut out fully ever. It's just kind of slideshowy. That's fine if it's a slideshow. Let me put my GPS back though. Yeah. Offline, no traffic data. That's fine. I downloaded the area as a map beforehand, so even if it's offline, I can still get directions on the phone. Mimi's smart boy. Let's see. Actually, give me 1 second. Because you guys are probably off on my shoulder a little bit awkwardly here. So I have to strap the front. There, that should be a little better. Bike is so much easier to control. Konnichiwa. Wait for that to go by. Now we just kind of go around the lake to the Yuru camp spot. I always get paranoid if I left something or dropped something, so lots of public parking here, which is nice. But it's so early, like I doubt anything's really open. The campground place might be open just because it's a campground and people get up early. So if it is, we'll buy some Yuru camp merch too. Might not even be able to hear me because of where the mic is set, but you know. No, 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 Shikanoko noko noko no shitan. I got that in my head too. My brain is alternating between Conway Twitty and Shikanoko. Wow, the lake looks beautiful today. It'll look even better when we get to the Yuru camp spot. You'll have a much better view of it from the peninsula. I'd like to get water. That's cool. If I could get a waterproof case. Bottle full of fun. People camping out. Oh, I didn't realize the speed limit was 50. I thought it was 40. I didn't need to be going as slow as I was going. There's like lots of canyons. Yeah, probably a good idea that we didn't walk. Ugh. Road is a bit crappy. That is a very large pothole. Now this is kind of cool. It's just like a little valley down here in between all these mountains. There's hills surrounding the whole area. There's also the onsen that they went to up here as well, so maybe if we have a little more time we can go up there as well. That'd be cool. But we be sure to catch the VOD for this one because it's going to be saved to the SD card, so it'll be nice and high quality. I'll upload it as a separate video. Everything out here. Man, this bike is so nice. We're getting close. Oh, they got like jet skis and stuff out here too. School trip. Yeah, there's the peninsula. You can see it out there. That's where we're gonna go. Hopefully they'll let me just park there. Normally it's not an issue though. Oh wow, there's a lot of tents. They might be full up, but we'll see if there's a place I can park and just kind of walk out there. We don't need to stay, so. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of people camping there. I have to be careful about not filming too many people, you know. I may cover the camera with my hand if needed, so just be aware. Especially if there's like people's kids and stuff, I don't want to film them. Oh, is that the turn? I missed it. Okay. I could not tell where the turn was. We'll have to go. we passed it. Whoops. I could not tell that was the turn. Let's find a place to go around. But that's why I have a small bike. Not into that. Your mind. Not doing that either. Just find a place on the side to turn around. Like right here, something like that. Pull off. This is why I have a small bike. Nice and easy. No problems doing that on gravel. Not 100cc bike. Not at all, dude. Not at all. Wow, what a great choice to change bikes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That right there, like pulling into a gravel parking lot quickly, stopping on an incline, turning. I realize, like, for people who ride motorcycles, that might not be intimidating, like, at all. And you're like, yeah, whatever, I can do that. But for me, that stuff makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I really hate it. So just being able to do that is like, oh, it's so nice. All right, let's not miss the turn this time. Let's not miss this turn. So I can get to the campground here. Just trying to be very careful. Okay. Okay, parking. You deal. Okay. It costs money, but that's fine. 1日1000円. That's fine. I can do that. I'll just see where I need to pay for that. Again, the benefits of having a light bike. Okay. I'm totally fine just dropping sand so I can walk around a little bit. Wrong key again. Pop. Grab the hat, gloves, helmet, go outside, closed a little bit. Keys pop out. Grab the phone and then pull chat back up. Hopefully we're not fully dead. No, we're still live, I think. We still good? Maybe? Yeah, so we're here. I think I have to pay for the, yeah, I have to pay to park, but it's okay. I'm just going to avoid filming like people's faces. You going? Okay. So I think you can only get in if you're camping, but I'll just go ask and see. Make sure I'm not filming anybody if they don't want to be filmed. こんにちは。そこには止めていますが、なんか切符とか必要になりますか？はい。それ受付で分かりました。大丈夫です。すいません。
車止めてありますか？
バイクです。
バイクは無料となっております。
あ、はい。
バイクは
できないです。
バイクはねできるけど。
はい。
バイクは無料で。
あ、無料ですか。
車の人だけです。
あ、わかりました。はい、すいません。ありがとうございます。
車1台500円。
500円。バイクは無料って感じです。わかりました。すいません。I'm just making sure I'm not filming anybody's face. But apparently they're not open, so I might just have to check. Yeah, there's like people, so I just want to make sure we're not doing that. It's a little awkward with this many people, so I'm just going to cover you guys to make sure I'm not filming anybody's face. You know what I mean? Okay, so the Oketsuke is like over here. Just making sure I'm doing this right, because people don't want to be filmed. I don't see the office, so maybe they're closed. Yeah, it's just a little awkward. There's a lot of people here, so just make sure nobody's upset. I'm just covering the camera when there's like families and people and things like that, so. Yeah, it said it was over here, but I guess maybe. It looked closed. Barefoot. Blow the faces in real time, is that easy? Yeah, he said it's free for bikes, but I still, you know, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not like upsetting anybody. You know what I mean? I think I'll just go wide. I think the office is closed, so rather than bothering anybody, I'll just walk over here and then get a view across the lake. You know what I mean? There's like a chain on the ground, that's cool. Yeah, so here's the lake. Fuji is basically over there, but you can't really see it, which is unfortunate. And yeah, there's just like a lot of people, so I really don't want to film their faces. Next time, when I have a little more planning, we'll actually like drive out here, reserve a camp spot, and do camping. Because I have a tent and all that stuff, so can definitely do that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's too much else we can do out here, just because there's no real way to get to the Yuru camp spot because somebody's actually camping there. Yeah, I don't think there's any merch here, unfortunately. There was like I saw a different building, but I'm not sure where it is. It was like from the street view, but the Uketsuke, like the lobby here, is kind of different. So there was like another building or something. Maybe it's this building here. We'll check. I think I might have parked my bike in the wrong spot. I think they might have wanted me to park here or something, but it's pretty hard to tell. Or is that a bathroom? I think that's a bathroom. You can probably check the Yuru camp episode to see how it lines up. There's no fishing. But yeah, let me double check the campgrounds like maybe not, I guess. I saw a different building, but I guess not. Oh well. Still a nice area. Really nice. I think we'll probably call it here, actually, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to just like meander and try to like wander around, especially when there's so many people, you know what I mean? I think the ride was nice. The VOD should be really nice. K-trucks are super cool. So I'm gonna end the stream here on a beautiful picture of my new beautiful bike that we will be using for streams for many times to come. And yeah, we will catch up. I will post the VOD later so that everybody can watch the driving footage. It should be really nice. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will see you at the next one. I'm gonna drive home now and get some food. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do it, 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 do it.